What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I'm your host, Jaye. Today, we are joined with some special guests in the building. Starting from my left, introduce yourself, your relationship status, and age.
I'm Shannon. I am single and I am 20 years old.
All right.
I'm Sky. I'm in a relationship and I'm 23.
I'm Kennedy. I'm almost 20 and I'm single.
All right.
I'm Josiah, aka Sad Boy, in a relationship, and 24.
I'm James Hooper. Once again, my birthday's today.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
I'm 26 as of today, y'all. Believe it or not.
Let's go.
Period.
Let's get it. All right, so we was actually having a conversation. Hold on. We was having a conversation before this podcast began, so I'm going to go back to that.
Jump into it,
You
bro.
guys
What's up?
said-
You got beef with me, huh? What's up?
You guys said that you would be okay with your girl having a break and being separate from each other and then getting back together. I'm going to start on this side. Are you okay with that? Why or why not?
Yes, bro, because I believe that loving somebody is deeper than just a break, bro. And that just means you need the space to figure things out, I feel like.
Okay. Well,
That's
what do you mean when you say
Okay,
space?
then
Oh, go ahead.
why get in a relationship in the first place if you
No.
knew you needed that time?
No, because you wouldn't know. It's just sometimes things boil over to a point where it's a little bit overwhelming, but that doesn't mean you have less care for the person. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
Okay, for sure.
It could be right person, wrong time.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So when it comes to for you, you actually have done that before and actually got back with a woman, or you haven't?
I wouldn't. No. No, I mean, no. Not really. No. Like I haven't. Like usually when you cut it off, it's like, I mean,
I feel like it depends on how long y'all been together. Like if you've only been together for like a couple months, like, and you gotta like cut
Yeah.
it off, like I don't know. I feel like it's kind of dead. Like.
yeah, it definitely depends on the longevity in it. Like, because if it's something so short lived that it's not worth holding on to, then you're really not gonna bounce back to it. But if there's a deeper investment and more of a friendship in the relationship, I feel like to where the person is somebody you want to see even when you don't need to be seeing them type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and y'all gotta be on like the same page, like. You
Yeah.
know, like.
So for you,
sure.
you've never done it before.
No.
Okay. Now, if you've done it before and said y'all was together, y'all had deep relations, as you say, you love the person so much, etc. Y'all had a break. She fucked someone else. She was very honest and tells you that. Are you getting back with her?
Yeah.
You would get. Hold on. I want to be
Yes,
very clear.
yeah,
I want to be very.
bro.
I want to be very clear.
Yes, if I fuck with her enough, yes. If it's on that deep of a level, yes. Because at the same time, I might be out there doing the same thing.
That's
No,
what
no, I want to be
I'm
very clear
saying.
though. She proposed the idea of having the break, and she fucked someone else.
Ooh. That's a
Okay,
different
well, I would feel a bit
story.
disrespected if we hadn't had a conversation about what the break.
Yeah, y'all gotta have if you're gonna do this, you gotta have
Tiles.
like an
Yeah.
hours long conversation. Like you gotta set out like the boundaries that you like. Yeah, like you gotta talk about.
What if
like,
it's just like
Yeah.
a breakup though?
But what do you mean?
Like,
Like
what if
y'all actually break up?
Okay, wait.
Yeah,
One
what
at
if
a time. One at a time. Go ahead. For it.
Yeah, why wouldn't just be a breakup? Like if you were planning on a fucking people, like obviously that's a breakup.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. You break up
Word.
with your boyfriend. You break up with him, and he says, "Okay, cool," and then he go fuck someone else. He's very honest. He tells you, "Will you be okay with that and get back with him?"
Yes.
Word, that's what I'm saying. There's loyalty over
broken up.
like temporary decisions. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty runs deeper than just a moment.
Yeah.
A moment decision,
Well,
especially if
yeah.
it's for the
All
better.
right, so this is all I have to say is like, long story short, a break is like, I feel like people don't take it literally enough. Like a break is what exactly it says it is
Okay.
a break. So if a relationship like two people decide that they're going to take a break in their relationship,
Okay.
then what do you think that means? I guess that's my question.
Okay. So
I feel
go
like
ahead.
you need to have like. Sorry, I'm gonna be quick. I feel like you need to have like a good reason to like take the break. It can't be like that because you need a break from
All
that
right, so
person.
like,
that means
so
you
like,
should break up.
if you're like arguing 24/7 and like shit is just like,
Oh.
when y'all are chilling,
No, I
it's
was-
just strenuous and
then break up.
anxiety.
I was talking
And pause
break up.
really quickly. And pause.
No,
Hold on. Pause real quick. Podcast Poppy is in the building. What's up, bro?
Hey.
You was
Miss
here. He was here
you.
last week. Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit was a fire ass show.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, continue.
But I was just saying, like, if I was gonna take a break, I feel like it would be because like my career is overwhelming, or like that, like, you know, I'm going through like school's overwhelming because I'm still in school. Like, I'm younger than y'all, and like I would need a break like for personal reasons, or like because like I feel like I'm too young, or like I'm still getting my shit together, like before I can fully love that person and like give them everything they deserve. That's why I would take a break. I wouldn't take a break because I'm fighting with them. Break up, what?
Right, yeah.
All right.
But like if y'all meet again
healthy
and
break.
like I
Here we
said,
go.
like she said, like right person, bad timing. Like if you need to like break up and then like you find each other again like years, I mean that's different. Like, I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Here's my take on it. Which camera am I on, Julio? Where we at?
You had to go in.
'Cause
on
I let them fucking talk and they say they bullshit. There's no such thing as a break in a relationship. In a relationship, if you in one, you in one. If you out of one, you out of one. So when it say break, to me that sounds stupid from all y'all perspective, because if you are in a break, you are basically saying, okay, I can just fuck whoever I want to fuck, I can do whatever I want to do. So my pushback to y'all would be, why can't you still do what you want to do, just not have the constraints
no,
of the
no, wait,
That's an
relationship?
unhealthy break. That's an unhealthy break if
How?
that's what you're doing. Because a healthy break consists of y'all taking space to focus on yourselves and be
Okay,
better on
but why you
yourselves.
can't do that and still keep the title?
Because sometimes
Because sometimes
one at a time, one at a time.
because sometimes
smoke
giving
with
too
James
much.
right now.
Yeah, because yeah, I got smoke with you. But nah, giving too much of your time to something and somebody sometimes isn't healthy if you're not at the point where you're ready to do that financially, like mentally,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying, like.
Yep.
Period.
But
And
what does it have to do with the title is what I'm asking.
no, that just has to do with the space and the title. The title is like a bond at this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It bonds people. Like when you have that relationship, it's like, okay, now I like am constantly worrying about what you're doing because now, like, it's just a whole different level from saying you're talking exclusive.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? To being in a relationship with somebody.
I mean,
Okay.
people
And it's a
don't.
different like requirement as far as like what it entails.
Okay, so with you, your break consists of she can fuck somebody else. I want that to be very
No,
clear.
because that's not a healthy break. In
Okay.
that case, you need to break up. But a healthy break is no, we just need space from each other
Okay.
to do our own thing.
Okay,
You know what
then
I'm
I
saying?
can agree. I'm trying to get the same consistency of what our definition of a break is.
Because
some
okay,
of y'all guys are saying that you can still
if
fuck
y'all
somebody.
okay, if y'all are in a relationship, obviously like you're in love with each other. Like
Exactly.
sometimes
Not
I
necessarily,
feel
but
like no.
continue.
What the fuck do you mean not necessarily? Why would you date someone if you don't love them?
There's
People
a
do
lot
it
of
for
reasons.
fun.
Yeah,
I
people do it
feel
for
you, I
fun.
feel
People
you.
do it for
I feel him
loneliness.
on that, I feel
People do
him
it for
on that.
sex. People do it for
then-
money. People do it for status.
if
People
you
do it for a
don't
lot of
love
reasons.
Facts,
Then
clout
if-
chasers.
Then if you don't love them, why the fuck would you care who else they're fucking? Like
Because
y'all
you
don't-
got, as a man, you have territorial. What do you mean? As a woman, you want one guy. What do you mean? I'm confused.
y'all never been in love before, like for real? Like
No, that's
I absolutely
Oh, no, no, no,
that's a
no.
different question.
Absolutely.
Let's-
Wait,
go ahead,
I'm
go ahead.
curious. I'm
Yeah.
curious.
So you would date someone
so
and you
like-
don't love them?
No, I'm curious. Do
Some
y'all
people
do
do.
y'all think that based on a relationship status, like before marriage, before papers, before putting
Ooh,
your
I
hand,
like where you about to go. Let's go.
before putting a ring on in
Okay.
front of all of your friends and family and saying I'm committing myself to this woman or this man for the rest of my life with kids, with whatever, sick, health, you know, all
Yep.
the vows.
Yep.
That before that you are suddenly so obligated to a situation and a relationship where if things aren't working out just in that moment and you need time to yourself and you need time to figure out yourself, whether that means that you're ending up having sexual interaction with somebody else or that you're even
let you finish,
I'll say that is the extreme, or the other extreme is that you're just sitting there praying, hoping that you become better for this person and that you're constantly working on yourself, which most people, like you said, if a break happens, then at that point there's the strong possibility that the relationship isn't going to work, because if you're asking for a break to begin with and the expectation is that it's okay to have sex with other people, then at that point it's like you're saying in every regard of our relationship it's over, but for now.
Yeah.
And so I get what you're saying, but at the same time, when you're talking about self-healing and just like making sure that you're better for that person before you continue being responsible for their emotions and their heart,
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
there's a fine line between those two things. And if you're just doing it to fuck other people, then by all means, do not keep wasting that person's time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your definition of wasting that person's time? That would be my question.
I think that if you're in it because you're getting what you want from them, but you're not really supplying anything or even, I guess, giving anything, because I think a lot of people want for themselves, right? Like a lot of the time you're thinking, this is my type, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. But you're not thinking, all right, well, what is the person that is destined for me, whoever that person may be, and it could be anybody, to be honest. A destiny doesn't derive directly from one single person, but I think that you could fall into the pocket with somebody and it could work out if you are willing to mature in certain aspects of your life and you're willing to let things die.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that would have
that
to
was
be like a
fantastic, bro.
really mature like conversation, and you would both have to be like on the same page where like you're both committed to each other and you're both committed to, like, you know, like, so like let's say like you feel like you need to work on yourself but she doesn't, like, you know, like you'd have to talk about it for a long time, like that would be, because that would be unfair for her, or like, you know, vice versa, like if he feels like he wants a relationship but she feels like she has to work on herself,
Yeah.
like
You'd
you
be
know,
wasting their time.
See, that's why I don't like questions like these, because it depends. Like, it always depends.
Okay,
like,
let me paint
on
a
the
scenario.
situation. Like,
You was with a
okay,
guy
yes.
for a year. You love him.
Okay.
He loves you. Y'all treat each other right, etc. You say, "Hey, I need a break," and then he fucks somebody else. And would you take him back to the ladies?
Well, if we had that conversation that like I said, I would genuinely need a break, like for my mental health or whatever, and like he was like, okay, like that's fine, like he was like, I'll wait for you, like that type of shit, and he fucked someone else, no, I would not get back with him, like, because we were on a mutual agreement that we would, like,
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, but on some real shit though, like sometimes, like let's say I wanted to take a break,
Yep.
and that other person definitely needs some sort of like love or whatever
Okay.
they want to call it, like
Yeah.
so not
Intimacy.
always intimacy, so
Yeah.
it's like, not if it's my choice to take the break, then you should let them be able to do whatever they want, 'cause
I feel like you're saying it, but I feel like you're not preaching it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I see
That's
like where
'cause I'm
you're
drunk.
coming from.
I feel like logically you're saying that, but emotionally you're probably like, you fuck that bitch. Oh my
Hey,
God.
but like, I mean, that's depending on the girl. Or
Why does it gotta be on the girl? You took a break.
Facts. But like some girls are like, nah, that's still my man.
Yeah,
But,
It's
like,
not. Y'all took a break.
Yeah, no, I know.
I would just break up
Done.
with them, because at the end of the day, that's not really fair. Like,
Facts.
like if I wanted a break and they didn't, like that's not fair, bro. Like just break up with him. Like, I mean, obviously, like they want, like if they
So-
want intimacy and like they need that right now, like, and I can't give that to them, then I'm gonna break up with him because that's not fair. Like,
Well, hold on, really quickly. I want to hear your thoughts. You haven't spoken.
Yeah.
I think it's literally all down to context and what
yeah,
the
that's
conversation
true.
is.
Yeah, that's literally true.
Okay, I
Because-
just gave you a perfect scenario.
Okay,
You
so
was
let's
in a
say-
relationship for a year. You loved the guy. He loved you. You wanted a break because of whatever reasons, your career, your
This is
mental
very
health, etc.
relevant to me because I'm literally going through a breakup
No,
right
literally
now.
same.
Okay.
And this
And he
exact-
fucked somebody else.
Okay, let's say. So I say that I want the break, right?
Yes.
Like she said, like if it's my decision to make or have the break or whatever, you know, if we come to a mutual understanding, let's say that we're taking a break for my reasons, like I need space.
Yeah.
If I need space from that person in that time, then I can't hold that against him. Like I feel that honestly, I couldn't hold that against someone if it's my decision.
Yeah, because
to
if
make
you're,
that break.
if you're deciding to choose time to be by yourself as opposed to be with him
Exactly.
or whoever, then at that point it's on you, right? Yeah, exactly. Because at that point it's like, so that, like what I was gonna say is, me and Sky have been on and off together for 3 years. So during that time we've broken up twice. And it's never been a break situation. It's never been like a, let's take a break and we'll recap on this later on in the year. It wasn't like, let's wait 2 months. It was like, nah, I'm done with you. She hated me. I hated her for a little bit. And then I realized, like, after like being with other people and stuff, you know, you start to realize who's really real towards you and all that shit. But that's down to another, you know, branch of conversation. But all I'm saying is, as a break, if Sky and I were to have taken a break, and I knew that at some point we would have the conversation of whether or not we should still try to have this relationship or continue being in this relationship, I should be responsible for her emotions and she should be responsible for mine, because that's what you're signing up for in a relationship. You know what I mean? So it's like, if we're having that conversation and she goes and has sex with somebody else, it's for me, the question becomes, all right, is she saying I don't want to be with him anymore, or is she just doing exactly what I was thinking about doing too? Because at the end of the day, everybody is a sexual person. Everybody wants to get down and dirty with somebody.
Okay, you believe that men and women view sex the same way?
I believe that society makes women seem as if they view it a different way than men do.
Let's go.
Oh,
I got beef now.
But I do believe that the majority of women view sex as something that they appreciate, and intimacy with a guy or a girl, even as just another individual who cares enough about them to share that kind of intimacy.
Okay, so wait,
I think anybody can appreciate that.
Okay.
Just like,
Yeah, I'm listening.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So don't you feel like, though, like, if y'all had just waited till you were like more mature and like got your shit together and like had worked on yourself for a little bit longer and then got in the relationship, like you'd be like better off?
I'll answer this one.
I'll answer this one
because
made the relationship.
Go
ahead, James. Go ahead.
So no, James.
Oh, no, she got it.
Fuck
Sky,
I
get
got
this
it.
one. Okay, get it, Sky. Get it. Let's hear it.
So to be honest, so I knew Josiah back in 7th grade. I didn't give him a chance then. So
Goddamn.
He didn't get a chance.
so what happened was we met each other at a
out on
restaurant.
top.
So what happened?
Make sure you put that on silent.
So what happened was we met each other at a job we worked, and you're the one. And so I still didn't want to give him a chance because he came off as like a major fuckboy. So I was like, like, do I really? I was just engaged out of the military and all that. So I was like, is that really something I want to do? And then like we got together. And he was such a child compared to what he is now. James,
Facts.
Come on. I gotta ask
No.
James.
Facts.
I gotta ask this question. So when it comes to you and dating her, if she has a break and she says, "Hey, I had a threesome with foursome with 3 guys and they ran a train on me," are you still getting back with her if she does different sexual activities when y'all are not together, or you just be like, "No, you did this. I don't, want a woman like that," and just keep it moving? My question to you guys and the guys in the room:
I'm here for
why are you so comfortable with your woman taking a break and then being with other guys versus just sticking that shit out?
Okay, can I say something real quick?
Bro, slide.
Real quick, and then I'll let you say whatever you need to say.
I'm ready. Preach, bro.
As far as Sky is concerned, because she's the most serious girl that I've ever been serious with. Yeah. So if that makes sense. Hold on.
Drinking a little bit.
Yeah.
I bet, bro. What?
With that being said, like with our relationship, if that were to happen, I would definitely question her character, because I know her better than that. Like, I know her to do some things that I wouldn't expect her to do, but not to that extent. And if she had more than even one sexual encounter with a guy, if it was 2 or 3, at the end of the day, if she's coming back to me and she's like, you know what, like, even through this break or whatever, like, I realize like you're still somebody I want to be with. I don't see that as a time for me to cancel what I think is best for me as well.
Yeah, but see, I would just rather do all that before, though. Like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
If I knew I wanted, I don't know. Like, I know it's hard to know.
Well, it's easier said than done.
Yeah,
to
that's so true.
Yeah.
Like, but
Sure.
if I knew I wasn't, like, that's where I'm at now. Like, I just broke up with this guy 2 years. Like, I know I don't, like, I'm not ready for that again. Like, so why would I initiate something? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, I gotta let everyone know front up, like,
I get
straight
what
up.
I
Like,
get
I'm
what
not
you're
trying to-
saying.
Yeah.
It's just like
I know it's
there's only so much that
Yeah.
you can let somebody
Exactly.
know
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
before actually getting into
Yeah.
it with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To be
hold on.
honest,
Oh,
See,
go ahead.
that's
No,
true.
go ahead.
Like,
Finish.
context matters. Like,
to be honest, like the last time we broke up was like the final time,
yeah.
but then like shit happened and life happened.
But then it wasn't.
Well, no, but like to be honest, like a lot of stuff happened, like the accidents and like shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
where
The
it
fuck
was,
is that?
like,
No, pause.
No,
What's an
like-
accident?
Okay, so like, so for instance,
everyone be quiet.
okay, so
What
for
is an
instance,
accident?
like this is super personal, but like I think this is what for a podcast is.
Yeah.
For anyway, so like,
We got a lot of viewers listening.
so like, I got into a really bad car accident. I was at a party. Like,
Oh,
I
okay,
got,
never mind. Then you don't have to share.
Oh,
that.
no, no,
I thought
no,
you
it's
meant,
okay.
Like accident, like you fell into some dick or some shit.
No,
Oh, I mean, nah, but like, long story short, like he took care of me, and we ended up like just like kind of couch hopping together for like I don't know, like
No, that's
6
dope.
months. So
That's
that's
dope.
kind of how it happened again. Like it
Okay.
wouldn't have happened if we didn't really like grow
Go
as
through
people.
that fucking
Yeah.
hard ass time together.
Yeah,
No, I
so
get
like
that.
it's kind of like a
Yeah, like-
different story for different people. Like sometimes it's different things, and not all the time, not every time is it like
Okay.
just breaking up and fucking and getting back together. Like we were broken up, like just really good friends because
Okay.
we're good friends regardless. But like just because of what happened.
Okay. No, I got you. I got you. All right, so we have a super chat really quickly. JL the cat, he says, problem with women taking breaks is they tend to do it to get to know someone else. This is for the ladies.
Yeah, no,
and
he's
they
right.
like
He's
the
right.
other person. They leave
He's
you
right.
with no remorse.
He's
Ladies,
right.
what are your thoughts on that?
It sounds like he got hurt.
Oh.
Yeah, for real.
But I
sounds
think
like
he's
that.
right.
Okay.
But
Specific JL the kid. Are you
let's
good?
start. Is that true or is that false? Why do you ladies want to take a break? Let's go there.
Well, that's definitely not the case in every instance.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could easily happen with a guy
It's a
too,
very
like,
generalization here.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Let me ask the question specifically, starting with you. Why would you take a break with a guy?
Personal reasons?
Yes,
I
yes,
mean,
whatever.
could be anything. I don't know.
Why have you taken a break with a guy?
Me?
Yes.
Well, because I want different things in life. I didn't see myself.
Other dick, or what do you mean?
I didn't see myself with him long term.
so
like growing.
other
Yeah.
dick,
No.
or you
Except-
mean?
No,
No.
she broke up with him. She didn't take a break.
Yeah, I broke up
Okay.
with him. It's not a break,
Yeah.
but it's because I want different things in life. I just don't.
Yeah.
I know that I'm not going to be with him for the rest of my life, so that's
Okay,
why
so
I ended
more dick.
it.
All right. You.
No, but she broke up. She
No. What I'm saying is, it's still other dick, meaning another person, another guy. It's
Eventually in life, but
that's
not.
breaking up. We're talking about taking a break. Like that means
Okay.
like
Have you ever taken a break?
no.
Wait.
Taking a break.
Wait.
Have you ever taken a break?
Can I say something?
What?
Because I mean, I think it's so dumb that like there's like a large group of men that are like, yeah, I'm feminist. Like, but I'm gonna say this. No, because like I'm saying that just because I'm prefacing what I'm about to say
Okay.
as to say I'm not trying to sound like I'm feminist, but. I strongly respect the gender. So when I say this, I'm just saying like when women want a break, most of the time it has nothing to do with other sexual encounter.
Okay. What does that have to do with, in your personal opinion?
In my personal opinion, with most girls in my generation or even older, or even younger, like they tend to focus on the emotional side of things. So if they're taking a break, it's not so that they can just get dick down from another guy. It's usually to figure out something about themselves, figure out something, figure out.
Okay, no. Now I gotta interject.
agree.
Now, pause. Now I gotta Now I gotta interject. That's false. So the reason may be that. Think about it for a second.
He said
the
that's false.
reason, the reason may be that, but they still get other dick. So it's still other dick.
No,
at the end
but
of the
not
day.
every
no.
woman.
Can we, no,
No,
we
no,
have
no.
already established that
true.
we have different views of like what a relationship is. Like we
Okay.
already have different understandings of that. So
Okay.
like as me personally, like I said,
Uh-huh.
I would like be in love with them if I was to date them and like give that commitment to them and that
Okay.
like support to them. Then if I actually like felt like I needed to take a break,
Mm-hmm.
it honestly would be because like I'm young. Like life is so much. Like life is so much. Like
Okay,
in
pause.
school,
This is
and
a whole
work,
nother conversation.
like,
No, pause.
That means that I can't be committed to them like that.
Kennedy,
Like,
pause. So when it comes to women, you guys have so many more options. So you guys have this fear of missing out shit.
Okay.
So you guys think the grass is greener on the other side a lot of times. I'm not saying you particularly, but
I'm
I'm
gonna
telling
say
you.
that's true.
Yeah,
There are
exactly.
a lot of
So I'm
women like
saying,
that.
Hold on, let me finish. So I'm
Then
saying,
I
no,
would just
Kennedy,
break up with them.
thank you. So I'm saying a lot of women have this grass is greener on the other side bullshit. So they might have a problem with their boyfriend and like, okay, let me take a break or let me break from him and break up with him to try another dude. Now they may say I might find myself or blah blah blah, and these may be the reasons that they logically think in their head, but they still end up with another man, and that's my point. They don't end up with the same guy that they took a break from.
So like you've seen this before. That's what you're saying.
I've seen it multiple times, and I deal with this.
So you've never seen it like a man do that. That's what you're saying.
Generally speaking.
No, not generally.
No.
You've never seen a man do that.
70 to 80%.
So you've done the
Kennedy,
statistics,
can I
don't
talk?
Jay? You've done the statistics.
Can I talk?
You've done the math. There's
I
an
talk?
Excel sheet.
You gonna
Is
let
there
me
an
finish?
Excel sheet?
I got my links.
No,
I got my
Wait,
links.
but for
I got my
real.
links. No. So 70 to 80% of all breakups are initiated by women. So
I do not agree.
No. That's not. It doesn't matter if you agree or not. That's like saying the sky is blue and you don't agree with that. It doesn't matter
So
because that's still a fact.
So statistically, you're saying yes. Okay.
Yes.
And what
Yes.
about it?
That's
Elaborate.
it's weird 'cause
Elaborate. Well,
I've
most of the
broken
time
up
it deals
with
with
every
finances,
person
but
that I've
women
been with.
initiate
Go
the
you,
breakup
bro.
more than men do. Is all I'm saying. And you had something to say. Go ahead.
No. I had nothing to say.
Okay.
I was more just saying like I've literally broken up with every person that I've been with. I've never been broken up with.
Well, you might be the minority or the minute or the 20% versus the other, like I said,
Yeah.
70, 80%.
yeah.
There's
I think I just have a self-destruct button, but
No, I feel that.
Hold on. The ladies have something to say, but I have a super chat really quickly. All right. Bougie the trainer says, white man is wrong. White boy is wrong.
let's go.
He said he still has a lot to learn about female nature. The average female has at least 2 to 5 guys in her DMs. No woman gets a break unless she has seen potential elsewhere. May or may not work out.
Can I answer this one
yeah,
since
go
I'm
ahead.
the since I'm the white
not
boy's
no.
girlfriend?
No. So he gotta go first. If you got
Oh.
anything to say.
no,
Birthday boy
I'll
got shit to
I'll
say.
say that's completely fair. And
okay.
white boy does have something to say.
Oh God.
All right. Oh, you
Birthday
got-
boy got shit to say.
So, long story short, like I said, I haven't had much experience with breaks.
Okay.
So,
got you.
what my expectation of a break would be like is just from my perspective, not necessarily any girl that I've been with or
Yeah.
/ Sky,
Yeah.
the girl that I'm currently in love
Dealing
with.
with. Yeah. Okay. I got
And so, all I'm saying is that when I'm talking about a break, I'm thinking not just of course I know that Sky for one, when we were on a break, I remember we were chilling, we were hanging out for a long time just as friends, and we were on this break, and she was on Bumble, and I would see so many
Okay,
matches.
pause. 'Cause I got beef with you now. Okay, hold on. You telling me you fucked a bitch. You dated a bitch. You dated a woman. You loved her. You accepted her. She's your friend. You in love with her, etc. And you broke up with her, and you seeing her on Bumble, and you okay with that?
Yeah, because at the time I wanted us to be
Me and you
friends
got
because
beef.
I thought it was healthier for her and I to be friends.
Okay.
I think it
Do you
was-
think? Pause. Do you think men and women can be friends platonically? And what's
Not
your
all-
definition?
not-
Let's start
not
with
in
what's
every
your definition?
situation.
Okay, gotcha.
I think it becomes the difference between men and women who can be friends platonically, and the women and men who can't be friends platonically are the men and women who are attracted to each other and who are not.
Okay.
Because I have a very easy time being platonic friends with women who I am not attracted to.
Well, of course, I would hope not. Yeah. Okay. And then you had something to say really quickly.
I need to see that comment again because
Oh,
like
can you put
that's
that
gonna
comment
jog
really
my
quickly
memory.
one more time?
Sky is dying at the comments and it's making me.
Yeah,
laugh.
the super chat really
I
quickly.
can't stop. They're
Before
so
before I
funny.
sum up this thing and then move on to the next subject.
Okay, so
then
like
we can end
on his point, like and the white boy is wrong thing, like sorry, that's funny. Like I never have guys in my DM. Like I
Hold on. You never have guys in your DMs.
no, I block them.
What do you mean? Hold on. Wait, what?
If someone like pops in my
bad as fuck.
if someone pops in my DMs, I block them because they're annoying. I really hate needy guys who like come towards me and they're like, oh my god, like you're so hot. I'm like, cool, thanks.
Who's
bye.
your celebrity
Like,
crush?
I don't have one.
You don't have no celebrity crush. You don't have no guy that you look up to that you might love their music. Like, oh my god, I can't wait to go to this person concert, etc.
She capping.
Yeah, you
The
capping right
only
now.
artist I think is dope is Travis Scott.
Okay,
but,
Travis Scott slides in your DMs.
But no, Travis Scott, no. But
He slides your DMs and says, "Hey, you're beautiful. I would like
if
to take
his
you on a
music
date."
slides in my DMs, then yes. But no, if he slides in my DMs, I'm gonna be like,
She
sorry,
fuck
bro,
his
no.
music. Okay.
But yeah, exactly. But like, I'm not like.
Where's my camera angle? I feel like you capping.
I'm not. No, I'm not that kind of person. Like I was like, you know, a hoe back in high school, like everyone is. But like, you get to one point in life where you're just kind of like, this is stupid. This is fucking dumb. Like I don't want to do this anymore. So like, I'm not kind of like that person who likes the attention. I don't really fuck with attention.
Okay, gotcha. All right, let's move on from this topic. Thank you for that super chat, Boogie the Trainer, though, by the way. I really appreciate that. Matter of fact, let's go right into what we was talking about earlier. We can start with actually James, Mr. Birthday Boy over here. Do you think men and women can be platonic friends?
Yes.
Come on, James, you gotta
start
answer.
with James.
Eventually,
What does that mean? What do you mean, eventually?
that means after a lot of work, once you get past the emotional bullshit.
Okay,
And that's
explain
usually
that.
a lot on the guys' end.
Explain it.
Because I feel like guys always have an ulterior motive as far as being friends with a girl. And that's just factual.
Okay.
Like, and that's not even like disrespect towards a female. I feel like that's just like, I don't know. If you like are seeking a friendship in a female and like find her remotely attractive, then guys are a lot more open to jumping in or taking it a step forward than a female is a lot of the time.
Okay. So you think they can be just as long as you get past the attraction part type shit?
Yes, eventually, yeah.
Okay. My second follow-up question would be, why would you want them as a friend?
Because females are people too.
Okay.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, like word, what? Like a girl is a person too, and she has this. She could have the same qualities as a guy to an extent as far as like emotional
okay,
support.
pause. I gotta pause. So she can help you fight.
I'm not out here
hell
fighting
yes.
regardless.
Oh hell yes, she can.
But nah, like you have a girl that just like, I don't know. There's some dope females out there. Shout out to the dope females out there for real. But nah, that hold it down for real.
Okay. Nah.
So
I just want to see where your thoughts is. Okay.
yeah, and I don't even mean that in a way like hold it down like they do everything like that, but like there's a significant role that a female friend could play just as much as a male friend. You know what I'm saying? It's different though, but it is different having female friends compared to a male friend because they have different things to offer.
Okay. And like, name me one.
A male friend, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty explicit, like just as explicit with my female friends as I am my male friends. Just because like usually when I like have female friends, it's like I'm more like in like I have my eyes on somebody specific. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What do you mean? Hold on. Wait, what?
like as far as like when I'm like really really cool with my female friends, like I usually have my eyes on somebody specific, but otherwise I'm not really surrounded by my female friends like that for the sake of like the emotional side to it.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, but nah, I don't even know.
Okay. All right.
No, let's address these fucking.
No, we don't address the comments unless they super chats. All right. So we do have a super chat. We got Cal Den Ikus. What the fuck? Cal Den Ikus. He sends a super chat. He says, a woman's friendship is as useful as a screen door in a
I
submarine.
disagree. I disagree.
I want to know
James.
why.
Oh my
Though. Is it?
No,
I disagree.
One at a time. Go ahead.
Is it because women to men are only objects to have sex
Yeah,
with?
literally.
No,
Is that
that's
why
not,
the
that's not the
friendship?
reason.
Well, that's the reason.
Hold on, one at a time. You asking why?
Yeah, I want to know why a woman's friendship is it's worthless.
Okay, I'll address that once I finish everyone
That's
else's
ignorant.
opinion.
Okay.
so ignorant to
okay.
say.
So honestly, I think that's kind of dumb because most of my friends in the past have been men because sometimes there's wild ass bitches and they're annoying as fuck and I can't deal with them and I don't want that energy around me. So if you're gonna say women's
be a long
friendship
night.
is as useful as a screen door in a
This is gonna be a long
submarine,
night.
honestly, I think no. I think that's wrong because
One at a time.
because I completely agree that you can be friends with a dude. Like they shouldn't want to fuck you. That's stupid as fuck. Like if you're friends, you're friends, and like if they don't, if they want to fuck you, then fuck off. Like you're dumb as fuck. Like I'm not gonna fuck you, kind of shit. Like
Okay.
they just need to either know where they're cut off.
Okay.
All right.
Shut up.
He's like,
No.
But no. But
I'm not saying all right as in like.
but
you're
like
wrong.
this is some childish like thought because like to be honest
that's a
like
stupid
no,
thought.
Because you can't
no, right now,
He's
if
dumb
you're-
right
no,
now.
pause.
Sorry.
James, pause.
Sorry,
I'm gonna tell
I
you
have
right
beef with
now,
him.
they are not wrong, but I'm gonna explain it very clearly later. But I want to get your thoughts first, and you had something to say as well.
No,
Yeah.
because what do females offer females then? Like female friendships are important, right?
Okay.
So why can a female be important to another female, but a female can't be important to a guy as a friend? And that's where I feel like there's a bias in some sort of genetic.
real,
What you
like,
like what genetic bias do you have against a female being a friend with a male? Like, bro, it's like you're saying they're not people in that regard, and that's what I don't like about it.
That's not what they're saying. I can be very clear about that. What is your definition of a friend?
Somebody who supports you and cares about you and is willing to go out their way for you and do things for you that the average person wouldn't.
Okay, what's your definition of a friend?
Simply a friend.
My definition of a friend?
Yep.
Simply just the person who's willing to make sacrifices for you despite
I like that one.
despite whatever they get in return. It's simply just like what can I give you?
Okay. What's your definition of a friend?
No, I want to hear your reasoning because this shit got me so depressed. Like, these people, the people in the comments really hate women. Like, it's not even funny anymore. Like,
I think they just got
you
fucked
can't-
up too much.
You can't have women as friends.
Nah, yeah, they're,
No,
they're-
they're not saying, okay.
everybody-
They're not
Yeah,
saying.
No,
exact- bro,
no,
I love
no,
it.
no,
Follow
no,
me
no,
on
no.
James
I'm
Super-
the moderator.
YouTube, stream my music.
Okay.
Go. I want to hear your.
Okay, Mike. Okay, you want to? All right, let's go. Let's have this. What benefits does a man get being your friend?
No. You said you had an explanation. I want to
Exactly,
hear
and I'm asking questions very specifically.
No,
what benefits
I
does a
don't-
man have being your friend?
what friendship is. It's like
Which is?
you guys you go out together, you have a good time together, like you can
Okay.
talk about things.
Don,
Like,
can I ask a
Yeah,
question?
friendship has nothing to do with sexual orientation.
Yeah. No.
Don, can I
One
ask
at a
you a
time, bro.
question?
God damn. Oh, what?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why do you think friendships have to come with benefits?
Why would you deal with someone on a consistent basis if you don't have benefits? Everything in life is contextual.
Honestly, facts. I'm gonna agree with that.
Everything is transactional. When you have a friend, it's transaction. Pause. When you have a friend, it's transactional. Whether they give you emotional support, whether they give you financial support, if you got a girlfriend, whether she gives you sex, intimacy, everything is transactional. So
Right.
when I say that, when you have a friend, you got to look at it like, okay, what transactions am I getting from that friend? Generally speaking, yes, I agree with James that guys want to be friends with girls as a backdoor to try to fuck them.
Right.
So that friendship shit, that's why I don't.
no.
So hold on. So if you have guy friends in your DMs or you talk to and you offer sex, do you think they would decline you?
No, I don't mean as a backdoor,
no.
but I mean guys are a lot more open to a girl like changing her mind on shit with you.
Well,
a
That's
guy
still
will
a
be
backdoor.
open.
That's still a
It's not a
backdoor.
backdoor. I just mean a guy will be around for that, and a guy will be open to that a lot more than a girl.
I have a
is, and that's
genuine
just-
question.
Same thing.
But
same
I'm not
thing
saying
as
that
if-
discounts a friendship and like guys and girls because I have solid female friends that.
Yeah,
Like,
you've
are
never
solid,
even
you know what I'm
talked about
saying?
That. Like,
Yeah,
I'ma
like
get there.
and they're solid and they will continue to be
like,
solid.
We're
Like,
both in relationships, or like I'm in a relationship, they're not, or like they're in a relationship,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
am, and like we're just like we work together. Like, have you ever like worked in a restaurant? Like all those
Facts.
like all those guys are my
Literally.
friends, bro. And,
But
like,
that's
we
what
go out
that's
to-
why I'm being very specific in asking
like,
you
we
what
go
is
out
your
together.
definition between an acquaintance, huh? Yeah, one mic. So that's what I'm asking you very specifically. What is your definition of a friend? Because my definition of a friend is literally chosen family. So if
Yeah.
so all the guys at your restaurant that you deal with are chosen family that you
Yeah,
will literally.
they come to me. They ask me, like they have girlfriends. They come to me. They ask me advice. They're like, "Oh, yo, Kennedy,
Yeah.
like for real, like she's really like mad at me this time. Like, what do I do?" And then I'm like, "Oh, I tell them this, whatever."
Yeah.
And then like we go out to Taco Mac. Like their girlfriend can come, or their girlfriend cannot come. She knows we're there. She
Yeah.
doesn't care, like, cause we're friends.
Okay.
And then like we
I wanna
talk
speak
about
on that.
shoes.
Hold on.
We talk about memes. We talk about
Yeah.
shoes. We talk about like
Yeah.
it's like they're just another person, bro. They're not a walking dick. Like I don't.
What do you mean?
Like,
What do you mean when you say walking dick? 'Cause let's go there.
because you acting like everything's sex. Like obviously, if they were single, like and I wanted to have sex with them, like yes, that would happen. But that's not the like it's.
Then that
that's
doesn't.
not the
That
case.
was
like,
the question. Can men and women be platonic friends? I didn't say friends with benefits. I didn't say friends
Yes.
with emotions. I said platonic friends.
I feel like that's up to the man, honestly. I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
women have the ability to differentiate between a relationship that is
That's
something more
true.
and
Yeah.
something friendship. Women have that
Yeah.
ability to be like, okay, I see this person as a friend,
Yeah.
and that's all it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Men,
I agree with
men
that.
have an
I agree
issue
with
with that line. You know what I mean?
agree with that.
So I feel
agree
like
with that.
it can happen, and it
It's
should be
the
able to
same-
happen. But it's honestly, I feel like it comes down to
I
the
disagree
man.
with the should
Yeah.
be able to happen because again, what benefits does he have and does he get by being your friend?
Well, again.
Literally a friend.
Again,
I can.
Oh, go.
speak.
Interject.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so because
And then I got
Thanks,
you. And I got
You
you.
good? You good?
But to be honest,
many-
okay, so like with that kind of thing, like either if the friend is a man or a woman, like there's some like clout chasers. There's some people who
Of course.
want to talk to you because you have a connect here or there. Like that's kind of how things work now.
Yes.
But I feel like if you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter like if y'all are friends, because even now, like all of my like girlfriends, most of them are like in LGBTQ plus.
Okay.
Like they and I don't look at them any different than I look at another girlfriend or another guy friend.
Yeah.
Like, but I feel like it's kind of childish to think like, oh, you can't have a guy friend, because like my homies that I work with, same thing. Like I work at a restaurant. Like my homies are just like pretty chill dudes. Like one of them plays pickleball. Like this man like just
Okay.
chills and works, and like my entire life is at work. So it's
Okay.
not like I really go anywhere else, because like I try to work 24/7. So
Okay.
it's not like they're trying, like I mean I also work with Josiah, so it's not
Yeah.
like they're trying to do anything, but at the same time they're all pretty understanding and really gentlemen dudes. Like,
Okay.
what I'm trying
When
to
it
say.
comes to the guys that are straight, what benefits are you giving them as a friend?
Mostly advice. I feel like a lot of guys need advice. I feel like
Okay.
a lot of guys didn't
you.
have friends growing up. So
No.
like
So-
not
no,
friends,
I'm so glad-
girlfriends.
I'm so glad I'm here now. I'm so glad I'm here now. When you say advice, I'm gonna keep it a buck, and y'all not gonna like me after this.
That's
but
okay.
I don't care.
Make me mad.
Your advice is useless. When it comes to a guy, you can only get advice from other guys that's going through the same things that
Yes,
you're going through.
I agree.
So if I'm a guy and I have girl problems, and let's say I want a girl that's long term and I want to marry her and have 30 years, whatever, I would ask a guy that's been that exact thing that I want.
Right.
Or I'm a guy who just can't get bitches, and I see this other guy that gets
Right.
hella bitches. Maybe I'm, Mr. James up here. Then I ask James.
So you're
No pause. Let me finish. Not pause. So basically, the bottom line is you don't ask a fish how to catch a fish. You ask a fisherman.
No,
That's
you
just
Right,
have
the
somebody
bottom
yes.
line.
with
I
more
agree.
understanding in the area,
Okay.
and females have more understanding of another female.
Depending on if they're hoes or
Okay,
not.
And that's literally as simple as it is. That's why it's easier. Like, bro, I have this one.
Okay, pause. You think that a woman will give you better advice how to get more
No.
women, or men will get you better advice on how to
my
get more?
homegirl- my homegirl tells me about the problems that I'm dealing with another female before I even realize what the fuck they are.
Exactly.
And then I
What?
hear it, and I'm like,
So-
wow, that's exactly what it is. You were
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Like,
So hunters.
She's
when they're-
smart, though.
When they're hunting ducks, when they're sorry, let me stop yelling, because apparently this Asian bitch is yelling too much. Anyway,
oh,
no, my
they're
phone
lame.
just died.
Everybody in the comments is
yes, they're so
pretty-
fucking annoying. Anyway,
I will contact everybody in
this
the comments.
conversation.
though.
so
Somebody
Anyway.
get on my
when
music,
hunters
James Hooper.
when hunters are like hunting or whatever, right? They use like the whistles that sound like when they're hunting ducks. Like they use like the duck call, whistles, right?
Yeah,
and
let's
they use like the mating sounds for deer, right, to attract them, right? So they're thinking like a deer to hunt a deer. That's interesting. How you would want to think like a female to like fix your
Understand-
female
exactly.
problems. Like,
No, because
Let's go,
what
Kennedy. I'm on
women
Team
give
Kennedy
you
right
no
now.
pause. When
go,
women give
That's
you
true.
Shut up. When women give you advice, it's typically stuff that's actually going to make you unattracted to other women. For instance, be nice, text her back, bullshit.
facts,
bullshit.
facts.
So they give bad advice on how to get women because they not a woman on getting women.
Facts. Okay.
Any advice
Dawn.
a guy would give a girl would be the same
Wait.
kind of reaction from a girl.
Josiah. No,
do you
to
mean?
be honest, no, wait. Because from like experience, if I've had guys telling me how to fix my problems with another guy, it'll lead to a breakup.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't trust
even
another
women,
guy.
even some women, like my old best friend that
Yeah.
I don't really talk to anymore, like
Yep.
when I was in high school, she'd give me advice, and every time she'd give me advice, like that relationship would be instantly over. Like I'd be
Okay.
like, fuck this man. Like, what the fuck am I even doing? Like, I'm just gonna leave. Like, there's no point
if
anymore.
you're a woman, I would ask other women. If you're a man, I would ask other men.
But like my best friend right now, she's smart as fuck. She's like something I aspire to be, not even gonna lie. But like, she has not the best advice considering she's been through a lot. So she doesn't have like the most experience. So you'd have to really find the right woman or like the right man. If you're going to get advice from someone, like go to their best friend or something, someone that's not going to persuade you into the like
Can I say
thought.
something?
Okay,
real quick?
sorry, I'm just talking.
So I want to bring something back around to the idea that friendships have to have any kind of benefit whatsoever, because I feel like
all right, let's go there.
No, because I really feel like the human race as just a race in the galaxy, and we're not even talking about like aliens and other races that exist. I'm just talking about humans as a whole.
Okay.
Have the tendency to want to benefit themselves based on relationships with others, friendships, or
why is that
love.
a bad thing?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Okay.
I'm simply saying that I think there's a selfish tendency to life. And there's a tendency in life where you're so busy trying to make sure that you're okay. Mm-hmm. So whoever you surround yourself with is going to be a reflection of who you think is okay to have around you.
Okay.
So whether that be the girl that you're fucking dating or planning on marrying, or a guy that you're fucking dating or planning on marrying, at that point, or even just friends with, because that is still possible. Like at the end of the day, it's down to what you're looking for yourself. Okay. And so in that perspective, I think a lot of people are planning on, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that in this person, and they're spending their entire lives looking for that. They think they find it, and then when they realize that this person has all this baggage because of whatever life has thrown at them, that they're having trouble dealing with that, or they're having trouble even respecting it. Or
I'm gonna throw you a curveball really, really quickly about the friendship thing. Yeah, you are friends with you break up.
Yeah.
You are still friends, etc.
Yeah.
But then you get into a very, very, very serious relationship. Maybe it's like marriage and you have kids, and she tells you, hey, I don't want you friends with these girls any longer. Would you drop the girls for the girl you're with now?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if I respect that woman enough to be the mother to my children, and also hold not only the legal title of my wife, but also the tie that it has spiritually to each other. Okay. Because I believe strongly in that as well. Okay. When you're talking about marriage, or you're talking about lifelong
partnership. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, so you're saying you respect her emotions enough because you like love that person that you would not be friends with them, because obviously it emotionally makes her not feel good, like insecure, whatever.
One, at the end of the day, and this may sound stupid to put it this way, but it makes my life easier to know that her life is easier knowing that these girls aren't in my life.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And James, same question.
Remind me. Your answer was fire, bro. I was tuned in for real.
When you say that you got a best friend as a female, correct? All right. You get into a relationship with another female. It's really serious. Like, it's not like kitty shit. It's really serious. She tells you, I want you to drop talking to her, speaking to her, etc., being friends with her, etc. Would you do it or would you not do it?
I feel like, okay, so this is literally my personal rule I have on it. If you've known the female longer than the relationship, and she's been that person to you without, like, platonically, without that intimacy, then that should be fine. But as far as you meeting somebody and for some reason y'all developing this relationship as friends, when you don't need somebody like that because they haven't been there and you have that wife. You're funny, bro. You're funny with the nose gun. No, go ahead. But,
we got super chats, too.
But, yeah, I believe, like, it just, like, if you known the female before your relationship, then she's a valid platonic friend.
And she says, hey, I'm about to break up with you and leave you if you don't drop your female friend.
But there's no reason she should say that trusting.
I think it's kind of retarded.
I didn't.
Okay, I'm just asking. I'm just throwing
No,
a
no, no.
curveball.
If it's
Go back, let me
platonic,
throw it back.
like,
You
if it's-
changed the question between
No,
the
no, no.
both of
I'm just
them.
getting it. No, it's the same question. It's like a very serious relationship. Would you drop your female friends for
They're
the
like-
female that you're dating?
No, because
They're
if I'm
best friends, like.
yeah, because if
Yeah.
if I start talking to this female and she is reading my vibe that I
Yeah.
like introduce this girl as my friend, but I'm clearly passionate about you, then there shouldn't be any interference from the previous
Yeah.
relationship.
Okay.
Especially if that person meant enough to me
Yeah, I can't
previously,
believe.
and now I'm moving forward and trying to build a relationship with this person.
Okay,
'Cause I
but,
don't think
but that
anybody's
goes to my
building a relationship to be
definition
cheating.
of
I can't
what is a
believe-
friend.
I can't believe you really haven't had no like women friends before. Like
No, no,
that's
no, no. Let me
crazy to
be very clear.
women
I've
friends
had
are dope.
women.
So you've had women friends.
No, I've had women associates. I have women employees. I have women that I work with. I have women that are close to me. But I haven't told myself, hey, I have a woman friend that I would sacrifice my happiness for, my well-being, my money, etc., etc. Because why would I invest in a female when I can invest with a male and get more return on that investment? That's so when I ask the question of what does a guy get being your friend, that's what I'm saying. So with most guys, yes. It doesn't make sense to be friends with a female because you're not getting as much return on investment when you are friends with a
Wait,
male.
I feel like if
why
you're
not?
friends with
Female
a
friends are fire.
One at a
My
time,
female
one at a
friends
time,
take
one
care
at a
of
time.
me
No,
for
why
real.
not? Like,
Because
why are you not? What's the
What benefits does a man get by being your just friend platonically?
You've never met like rich women with like their own businesses and like they have advice on like fashion and like all that stuff.
Yeah,
Like
no, that's dope. That's dope as fuck. But why is that? Okay. What is your definition of friend? Let's start with that.
I really feel like you make me feel like worthless and like I'm just a vagina. Like
What?
walking
Calm
up.
down.
I need a smoke. I can't do this. I wanna. Can we end? Like, is it almost over?
No. So
got the gas.
let's skip. Let's go ahead.
Okay, so I feel okay. So to start off, I feel like if a girl is friends with a guy,
Yes.
myself, like just talking about me, I feel like I could offer a lot more than boys. I like men, whatever.
Okay.
To me, they're boys because most of the men that I know aren't grown up and they're
Yeah.
still stupid and they're still running around doing stupid shit and they're just
Yeah.
annoying as fuck. So I believe that one. Boys don't turn into men until they're probably James's age. No offense, James. Happy birthday. But I also feel like at
she's
the
right.
same time, no offense. But I feel like at the same time,
No, she's not right. But
I can,
She's right.
I
don't
can
know.
give a lot of stuff. Like it depends on the person. Like there are some super immature females. There are some super, like I have so many friends of mine who are just annoying and they have dumbass mindsets and they think that like, oh, guys should be like this, guys should be like that, like whatever. Like they still live in the 1950s, and
Yeah.
I think that's retarded because like no
the
one
world's
does
changing.
that.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The world's changing and
Yeah.
people change and no one's the same and there's so many different ways of living now that there's
agree.
it kind of you either have to grow with the time change
Yes.
or just live like you're still in the 1950s because I feel like that's how a lot of people think nowadays. But
Okay, real quick.
if I was the female friend, I could offer a lot more than I feel like
A man
men
can.
think that than a man can because to be honest like most men aren't shit.
We're
so like
we're human.
I mean,
bro.
and
we're literally
No,
human.
pause.
Yeah,
You're confusing
shit.
being human with just being friends. That's like saying I don't want a relationship with you, and you saying I'm still a human. That doesn't make sense. That
you're
doesn't compute.
saying that we cannot like benefit you in any way unless we
No,
work
I never
for you
said that. I
or
never
suck
said
your
that.
dick. Like,
I never said that. I never said that.
Sorry.
My point was very specific. I said, what benefits does a woman get by being with a man?
Honestly,
then
none.
list those benefits.
Friendship.
And then
Friendship
No,
is
no.
one word. It doesn't have any gender. Doesn't have
Okay.
any like what it looks like. It looks different for everyone. Friendship.
what does
We don't have to
friendship
hear this
entail? That's what I'm asking.
like you talk, you have fun together.
What do you do with your male friends?
Yeah, same thing.
A
like,
lot of different shit. Sometimes
I
we
go
get
to-
into
and you
fights.
can't-
Sometimes
you
we
could
get
never
into
do it
type
with
of
female?
advice. How about what?
You could never do it with a female friend?
yes.
Why would you invest that into
I will-
a female when you can invest that into a man?
I will put. I will
wait,
put.
what does that mean? That
James.
sounds so
Wait.
awful.
I have something.
One at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
So-
What's the difference?
So
One at a time.
James is one of my male friends.
Gotcha.
James is Josiah's.
Okay, no. Let me go back. What do you consider a friend? That's why I keep going back to that
Okay,
question.
so for me,
No, wait.
for
No,
me,
no, no.
I
What is-
consider.
Why does
Yes.
a friend have a gender once again? Why
Wait,
would
Not
gender?
enough.
It's-
One at a time.
So for me, a friend
Yes.
is someone who is there for you, someone who cares about your
Okay.
well-being, someone who who understands you if you talk to them, someone who will protect you if something happens. Especially towards a male friend, because most females, like, no offense to females, but we're weak. We're not really that strong.
That's not an offense. That's just a biological thing.
Well, yeah, I'm in the military. I'm still strong, or I was in the military. I'm still weak as fuck. Not to say anything, but like, we're weak as shit. So like, male friends are obviously a pro there, because if I'm out with a male friend and like some shit happens, it's like they got my back.
But that's a pro to you. What's a pro to him?
Nah, but
Well, to be honest, like James, like I'm just gonna talk about him real quick. Like there was something that really stood out to me, like in the past. Like we've been rocky sometimes. We haven't been the best of friends, but like he's a dope dude. And there was this one time where I went to one of his shows because he's an artist. If y'all didn't know, but like he's I went to watch him perform, and like Josiah was out of town. We were gonna go pick him up later, and there was like this group of guys, and they were kind of like giving him like some weird vibes, and he just like pushed me. He like brought me over to the side a little bit. He was like, "Bro, I got you. Like, you're good. Like,
That's
I
dope.
promise you. Like, I'm gonna take care of you. Like, you're like my homie's like girl. Like, you're
of
my
course.
friend."
I respect
And so
the females heavy.
yeah, ever since then, like I have more respect for guys, because not all of them, like I did think all of them were just like trying to fuck me, trying to like some random shit. Well, obviously I would never think that about you, James. But like,
But you're
James,
still saying your benefits. What is his benefits from that?
well, like I feel like
Being your friend,
Friends-
knowing that
friend-
like she got your back too.
emotionally, friends are
in
good.
what way?
Emotional. Okay, so like if someone has like depression, right? Let's put it in that aspect. Like a friend isn't a female or a male. It's someone who actually cares about your well-being.
Hold on.
into
Women
that-
women are just no. It's just easier as far as emotionally. Women are can be a lot. They're a lot more emotionally than a guy can as a friend, and that's something
Agreed.
that's a benefit if you're asking for a specific benefit. And that's just a fact, because I feel like, I mean, yeah, you have edgy girls for sure, but women are a lot more in tune with emotion, and guys appreciate that. Like, I don't know,
emotional
But why
logic.
you couldn't do that with the female that you're romantically with?
because there are things that go on in your relationship that you don't necessarily want to be emotional about with them when you're constantly in that relationship.
Like,
I agree.
Bro,
Things about that relationship, like sometimes
The bullshit, the
there are things I
bullshit.
would go to him about because he's my brother and has no bias in it about it. Than
100%.
me confiding in like talking to the person I confide in about what we both clearly feel, and you're leaning one end and I'm leaning on the other. Like, why are we gonna sit there and boo-hoo about that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes there's just, I need an outlet, and that's what I be telling Josiah all the time.
Right,
Like, sometimes you just need to talk to
even
somebody
me.
without that bias. Like,
Brian,
I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
hold on, we got some super chats before we get back into the juicy ass conversation. I love
No,
it.
I'm just curious.
All right, JL.
Like clearance section? Like where?
He says
Let's
the
go,
trap
Walmart.
with female advice is they say things like, I just want him to open up to me and be vulnerable, but the moment you do, they lose interest. Ladies, I think he's talking about you guys particularly. What are your thoughts on that?
Wait, I have to read it. I
what
did
was
not
it?
hear that.
Okay. Julio, could you pull that up if you couldn't find it? It is at the very, 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 very top.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Shit.
no,
It's
me
by
too.
JL the CAD. It's at the very, very top. Other way. You might not have it.
Yeah,
All right, he
that's
lost
it.
it.
What's it again?
All right, so basically he's saying the trap with female advice is they say things like, I just want him to open up to me and be vulnerable, but the moment you do, they lose interest.
Yes.
What are y'all thoughts on that?
I feel like when women, okay, so if you want women, sorry, to be vulnerable, wait, is it women to be vulnerable?
He's
Men?
saying I wouldn't ask a female for advice because she's just going to tell you to open up to her more, and then she's going to leave you.
I think that's stupid.
Okay.
I honestly,
Yeah, that
I
makes
don't
no
think
sense.
like opening up only does so much. And if you're not open in a relationship, like there's literally no relationship. You should be like able to be open with the person
Absolutely.
you're with.
Okay. Gotcha.
If you're not open, then it's kind of just like
Yeah,
you're kind of just fucking
yeah.
for
Maybe-
fun and
yeah.
like hanging out 24/7, and you're just friends fucking and like yeah,
may
that's
be-
about
it
it.
may
That's
be-
about it.
It may be cliche to say, but communication literally is everything.
No, I agree. I
Yes.
agree 100%. But I'm thinking what he's talking about is extra opening up, meaning like, oh baby, I just lost my job. I don't know what I'm gonna do. He's like
Oh.
very emotional
I feel
about
like that's
things.
different.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, I mean, if you're telling someone that, oh, like I just lost my job, oh, this and that, why wouldn't you
Like
tell
vulnerable things, like a lot of vulnerable things.
Yeah, I feel like okay. One, a man should be vulnerable. I know
Sky,
that.
Oh,
Can I?
No, wait.
answer this
I know.
Juicy, all right,
I feel like a man should be vulnerable, considering like
sounds like-
they like to act tough. They like to make sure they come off as very protective and
Yeah.
very like strong. But a lot of men have a lot of emotions and they don't know how to deal with them. At least from what I've seen.
Okay.
And so when a man doesn't know how to deal with their emotions, I feel like it's kind of annoying because you're trying to reach out to them, you're trying to help them, but you
Yeah.
can't help them through things that you don't know.
Okay.
And a lot of men just like to keep that in their hearts.
So
and just not talk.
all I was gonna say to that was just simply that, as somebody who's been in a relationship and has struggled with just explaining himself emotionally.
Okay. Like communicative and emotional.
Yeah, just being
Okay.
like, this is why I thought this, or this is why I did that.
Yeah.
Like, I think a lot of guys aren't used to sitting down and thoroughly explaining themselves.
Okay.
And just being like, all right, well, I was emotionally battling with this and it caused me to do this. And I'm sorry that if it harmed you, if it hurt you emotionally.
Yes.
Like, guys have a hard time talking about that.
Yeah,
And,
I
like,
agree.
Honestly. And so, like, as a guy who struggles talking about that stuff, like, I've realized how much of a difference it makes in a relationship when
Yes.
you're telling your girl or your whoever, your individual, that, like, hey, I'm dealing with this and I want you to know because I care enough and I want us to work through this and I want you to help me through this.
Really, really quick question. Do you feel like you do that because you were brought up that way, or you feel like that's just what a man is supposed to do? It's just be closed off and not vulnerable.
Well, yes to both. I grew up in a family that really focused on communication. My parents are honestly really great parents, and like they really taught me how to express myself and tell people what I feel and stand up to people if I feel like I'm being stepped on, kind of thing. But
So
like,
it's just a both of nurture and nature.
but yeah, that and also just that in my own personal relationships with people or with especially females and girls that I've dated and stuff like that, that if I don't communicate, things don't go well. We aren't happy. We aren't trusting each other. We aren't whatever the X variable may be.
Okay.
You come down to the point where you're realizing I'm not communicating enough. She's not communicating enough.
There's a disconnect that's happening right now.
Therefore, there's a disconnect.
Yeah.
Therefore, we don't work.
Okay, James, same question. When it comes to like you being a man, are you much more hold offish on your emotions when dealing with a woman, or you just feel like I could just be open and vulnerable?
It just depends on the person. It depends on the female.
Yeah.
I don't know. Me personally, I'm usually a lot more hold offish, but that's just because like my personal experience.
Okay.
Nothing biased towards any female or anything. Just from how I realize I end up feeling on my end, based on my decision to be open.
Okay.
But no, yeah, I'm usually a little less open.
Okay. All right, let's read the super chats and let's wrap things up. All right, we got Cal. He says, cost-benefit analysis. If the benefits are zero, any costs are too damn high. I think he was talking about the transactional thing that you was talking about earlier.
I think that's accurate when you realize that person brings you nothing whatsoever.
Yeah.
But if you're referring to, let's say, family becomes zero benefits. You're talking about your grandma being in the hospital and she can't benefit you in any type of way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's facts.
Yeah. Costs are too damn high. So damn what? That's your family.
Yeah.
But like when you're talking about like, especially like if you're getting married to somebody, there's a possibility that person gets cancer. That person, falls with some kind of illness that is irreversible.
Yeah. Yep.
And you just have to be there because you were that person, like that you designated yourself to be that person.
Yes.
And so, like for example, if my wife, whoever I choose for that to be, and I hope that would be Sky, and like me and Sky are married, right? Mm-hmm. Sky gets cancer. I'm not gonna sit there and go, what are my benefits here?
Gotcha.
Darn it.
Like, I'm not really benefiting much from this.
Yeah.
Like, that's not how human connection is formed. It's not based on benefit. It's based on, do you get me through life, and do I get you through life, and do we point each other in the right direction?
Okay. All right, another super chat. Bungie the Trainer says, how these what the fuck feminists play victim while calling me stupid is unbelievable. Thank God I can now see true female nature so easily. Thank you for that super chat. Really appreciate that. Let's see, what the fuck. Jay Sabo says, the sauce guy says, most men what the fuck? Hold on, we're not there yet.
Wait, I'm like, hold on. Let's get to that one. I can't wait.
Hold on.
I cannot wait.
He says most men like to fish. Say if I lose my ability to catch fish, then they won't find me sexy no more.
What? What?
I feel that, but bro, what?
Yeah. I can definitely see that.
Are you attractive?
But that's what he's saying.
I want to read all the comments with my name in it. I'm curious about what
and
people
then
are
he
talking
feels like,
about.
hey, I can't get no more fish. I'm done. I'm over it. I don't go in the boat.
If you're
no
not
more.
attractive, you can't get fish. I'm sorry.
All right. Well,
Yep.
moving right along. All right. So you gotta smell fish and sorry, so that you know I can catch fish. So you know I can act. So you can act right. Patrice O'Neal. Actually, Patrice O'Neal said that. Shout out to the late great. Overdose, good show, Overdose. Thank you. I really appreciate that. We have another one, super chat. Only women friends I got are there because they add value to my success. So that's more like a business partner. Okay. From helping me to smash their single friends to helping me to complete.
It all comes back to that.
Okay, but that's honestly a good thing, because if your female friends can put you on a bitch you like
Exactly.
let's go. That's a wing woman. Let's go.
I agree. I agree.
I just don't have female friends putting
I
me
agree with that.
on though.
Thank
Female
you.
friends
That's
don't put
my
me
point.
on. I be cooling with my
But
female
that's
friends.
when I asked that question earlier. It wasn't to like tell you that women are and men are different levels of like humanness. It was just to transactionalize why would you choose a female friend and invest time, money, resources, and energy into her versus a man. And that's all I'm asking to
I mean, a
differentiate
lot of
between
women
the
got
two.
hot friends, so
Which is true. Which
Yeah.
is true. But are they
Yeah.
willing to put you on those friends? Is a second
oh
question.
hell yeah!
Okay.
All my guy friends can fuck all the girlfriends I have.
No, not
They can
can.
all just-
Are you helping him fuck all the girlfriends you have?
Oh shit yeah! But
Then,
my
yeah,
best
okay.
friend's taken, so I guess.
All right, continuing on. We have another super chat. Dion, we got a lot of super chats in this bitch.
What's this one right here? I want to talk about this one.
Yeah, let's talk about that one too.
All right.
Let's go,
Steve
Jay.
says she was a
Okay, what's
liability
up?
to James in a scenario she described. So I'm guessing.
Let's talk, James.
I think we passed that though. We passed that.
Yeah,
but thank you
I
for
was
that
about
super
to say,
chat.
what
I really
scenario we
appreciate that.
talking about?
Yeah, because
You're not a liability, James.
We've
I
been
know
past
I'm
that.
not.
We've been past that. All right.
She was saying that
Matasuki.
you're a liability.
Yeah,
Sai.
that's what she. Yeah.
Oh come on.
Well, in that situation, it is true that you.
Oh no,
was.
that's facts. That's facts.
Wait, I was a
James is
liability?
a real dude, so
Yeah. No,
I'm
not
a
you.
real boy, no
not you.
Pinocchio.
She was in that specific
I don't understand.
scenario.
That. I'm done.
Oh,
No,
okay.
because he was saying that he was protecting you.
Oh yeah, that's facts.
All right. Why would you be friends with a woman who are sexually attracted to as a guy? That's ultimately why they can't, as most guys struggle in dating. In clap back, ladies, or y'all just gonna skip that?
Okay, wait. So to make more sense of what he said, because I understand exactly what he's saying. He's saying that basically, as a guy, it is troublesome
Yes.
to try and be friends with a girl that you are.
Bro, he just
more
ain't met a girl cool enough.
Wait, can I answer this? Because
Okay,
like,
I'm being
if
awful, I'm
you
being
would, you
awful.
shouldn't be friends with a woman if you're sexually attracted to her. Because honestly, that's not gonna benefit either of you, and you're just gonna either hold her back or you're gonna get like butthurt for no fucking reason because she's not gonna fuck with you like that. So like if there's a friend boundary where you're like, yeah, we're only homies, like we're not gonna fuck, like none of that's gonna happen. Like she's obviously not attracted to you. You if you think that's gonna hurt you in the long run, you shouldn't be friends with her because
I agree. Yeah.
only a guy should be friends with someone if they don't find them attractive or no, just literally don't find them attractive, and then they can be friends. Like, because honestly, that's the only way it would work.
Okay.
Or else it would just be like troublesome, especially for a relationship.
True. Because then you're gonna get your advice on how to break up so you can get a chance.
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah, it happens. Yeah.
I know. JL says, woman can motivate a man to great things. even if the guy likes her and she doesn't like him for the time she holds value until it's over. All right, thank you for that super chat. I really appreciate that. All right, last super chat. No, you didn't have to super chat it, House. You could have just wrote it, bro.
Again, holding value.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why we quantize things. You know, most men tend
I
to be
know.
logical and quantize
I know,
I
things.
feel
but
like
isn't that-
value has this negative connotation when value is such a great thing to hold.
That's what I'm
Sorry,
saying.
can we
Like
please read
value
that?
isn't even
No,
a
it has to be
bad
super
thing.
chatted. All right,
But
can't
that
read
is
it.
super chatted.
All right, we got it then. All right. Blondie looked like Marshall Mathers' mother. Fake MGK, and the Asian girl looks like she got a food poisoning. What the fuck is this? Cat
It's
emoji.
me.
Pinstripe
Bro.
is
Fuck
a
you.
lady of the night.
I
All
get
right,
MGK a
but
lot.
Thank you for the super chat. We don't.
Again,
well, no,
knockoff.
pause. Everyone pause.
Wait.
We're not here to fucking roast the guests here. We are here to ask legit questions and have legit, open, and respectful
it's funny.
conversations.
Nah, I want
So,
the- wait, hold
no.
up.
I'm addressing my chat real quick.
Pinstripe.
So let's not do that. Let's not do that.
They
We
can slide to
having-
my YouTube channel and slide some comments. James Hooper, slide it to my music.
Oh
Fuck
my
off.
God.
What's
Anyway.
up?
Anyway, you had one final thing that you wanted to say.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. So, Jay, any point of contentions? Anything else you wanted to say so we can wrap things up, and then your IG.
No, man, y'all. Some of y'all are just so awful. I can understand why y'all have never met a cool female to be a friend with. It's because none of y'all are worthy. That's all. Thank you.
don't want to be friends
Continue.
with y'all. Like,
Continue.
I would literally rather die than be friends with any of y'all. Like,
That's my final point. And if y'all want to bring something up with me, y'all can slide directly to my Instagram and YouTube channel in the link below. Find me. What's up?
Okay. And we got one more super
Love
chat
to my
before.
females.
Having female friends is only in problem if the man doesn't have options to date other women, and she thinks he's trying to date her.
Because there's so many haters, obviously, I'm gonna be that bitch to say if you don't have if you don't have options to date other women, bro, I swear to, if you're probably ugly,
You should
as
be thankful for
shit,
any
like, come
option.
on, like you should be thankful for an option. Mostly, like you're not looking in the right place, like. All that social media bullshit, like don't do that shit. It doesn't help. Like go out and actually talk to someone. Maybe you'll find someone. But like, don't come hating these dope ass people over here. Sorry.
That's true.
Another super chat.
I love it because all these people do is just sit behind the screen and say.
I love
this
it,
stuff.
though. I love
That's
hate.
why I
It's
love
great.
it. Bring it on because a lot of us are probably a lot further in life than a
All
lot
right,
of
we got
y'all.
Shut up, James.
We got, we got another super chat. It's some constructive
respect to
criticism.
the
He says,
females, that's
Don, you
all.
are a terrible moderator. People talking over each other, not clearly explaining red pill. I think I clearly explained that shit. Girl next to you, bend her head, but you not checking her. What the fuck does that mean? What you mean, like when she bent down? I'm
You're not
confused.
feeling good, bro. Leave
But
her alone.
yeah, like what the fuck?
Y'all made me depressed as fuck.
All right, but
this is really
thank
the
you
men
for the
that I have
super
options
chat.
of dating. Like this is so sad.
Nah, these females have
Thank
value,
you
and
for
y'all
the
just
super
tear
chat.
them down
I
for
really
no
appreciate
reason.
criticism. You have any points of contention, and then what's your IG?
Say something crazy.
Oh no,
bro.
I
Say
want
something
to.
super crazy.
Well, I was simply gonna say that. Long story short, the view on relationships and as far as being respectful and loyal to each other, I think at the end of the day, it comes down to what you're willing to give, not what you're willing to receive. So if you're coming from any perspective of trying to receive, then you're in the wrong. Because at the end of the day, what
Yeah.
you're not, the human connection is not based on receiving. Human connection is based on giving. That's what
Yeah.
we're
I have to
And
disagree with you.
I
No,
pro-
pause, Kenny. I have to disagree with you. I think it's both. Why you can't have both and understand that it's a value-based thing when you're dealing with people. So, for instance, if I am connecting to a girl and I am giving her money, time, resources, etc., but she's not giving me sex, she's not giving me time of day,
You
she's
shouldn't
not
give
giving
her
me
money.
Huh?
You shouldn't give her money.
I know,
If you give a girl money, like I got a homie, she gets money from this guy.
But that's what I'm saying.
He's
And,
like in
yeah.
his 50s,
Yeah,
and he's
Well,
like,
hold
I'm
on,
not
yeah,
asking
finish.
for
Yeah, sure,
anything.
sure,
So bottom line is, it's a lot of times a lot of guys are giving a lot to a woman but not getting nothing in return.
Well, and see that there's the big difference is where like if you start to see any relationship, any friendship
Yeah.
as a business transaction,
Okay.
like I'm giving all this, but you're not giving anything,
Okay.
or you're not giving as much,
Yeah.
or even 50% or 75%, however much you want to say. I'm giving more than you.
Uh-huh.
If you start to view it that way, then I can confidently say that you're viewing it from a selfish perspective.
Okay, how is it selfish if you've been giving that value for a long time and now you're like, hold on, wait a minute. My friend James was like, damn, Don, you keep doing this for this dude. You keep doing this and that, and he's not giving you nothing in return. And I'm like, damn, you're right. I'm not getting really too much in return. And I'm like, all right, damn, this relationship is not good, 50%. Can y'all calm down for a second?
Sorry, people are going down.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So
Like
so with
hard.
you, so with you, I'm asking how is it selfish if you're just realizing your value that you bring to the other person's life?
Yeah, so with that being said, like simply, if you are typically looking, because I'm not gonna sit here and say that every time I'm getting in a relationship, I'm looking for Sky. Chill.
No, because they are wilding. But.
Nah, I know, but I'm not even concerned about what they're saying because they're watching us talk.
Yeah, we having a
Like,
good conversation. Yeah.
like,
bruh.
nah, like it doesn't even matter. Like what I'm saying is simply that if you are going into a relationship looking for what you can gain,
Okay. Then I agree with you 100%.
then it is from a selfish perspective, and
Okay.
you're going to lose ultimately.
Got you.
Because you are not going to find what you expect to find within this person who you expect to have no baggage, which in 3 months you find out all the baggage.
Then I agree 100% if you are going into the relationship and thinking, what can I receive from that relationship?
Right.
Then I agree 100% about that.
And especially if there's time in the relationship, because like if you're talking about you and your homie, like
Yeah.
you and another dude, or you and a girl even, if you've gone through enough, at some point you start to realize this person is going through something, and if they can't give me what they used to give me,
Yeah.
I need to assess and evaluate whether or not I still have value in them.
Got you.
Because
Yeah.
just because they can't give me what they originally were doesn't mean that they have lost value to me
I
as
agree.
a human.
I agree. Now
we
we
read
can
that?
finally agree to disagree on that shit. All right, now Kennedy, what are your thoughts of contention and things that you want to say and things that you want to talk about the podcast and your IG as well?
I have nothing else to say. I am so emotionally drained from the last hour.
Okay. All right. All right. What are your thoughts, points of contention, anything that you want to say, and your IG?
My IG,
IG.
my
Yeah.
Instagram,
Yeah.
is Skye Williams. That's it. I don't know what else to say. I'm pretty tipsy, so
Okay, I got you.
I
Yeah.
have nothing else to say.
Okay. Final person.
Well, my IG is at shan.lynn. And I guess final thoughts. I don't know. This was an interesting conversation to hear the male perspective on friendship, I guess. And
Yes, all of this.
And all of the on all of this.
I love all of these.
This is
I
very
love all of
interesting
you.
to read.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I think it was an interesting conversation. I'm glad I was here to experience it. Thank you.
All right. Now we have some super chats really quickly.
Can we please read that one?
Which one?
The one that you're on right now.
Casual Jim says, no shade, but what branch did Blondie serve in? What the fuck?
Okay,
what
wait.
branch did Blondie serve in rank, and why did she decide to serve? Goddamn, this shit personal as fuck.
I'm about to.
Do you want to skip? No,
No, I'm about to go in on it.
Go
Okay,
for it.
so to be honest, all right.
Where's my camera? Let me look
Sky,
at it. 'Cause this is
we-
weird.
No.
We don't have- This is a
time for
weird
that.
question. Yeah,
Wait,
this
real
is just
quick,
weird.
real quick.
Like,
Nah, the Blondie. Okay, cool. I love it. Love the nickname. I was in the Marine Corps, so Semper Fi to you too. However you guessed that, it's probably because I'm dumb as shit. So it's great. I love it. Not telling you my rank because that's dumb, and I don't want to be upstaged.
Okay.
So.
All right, and then the second part is James. Just so you know, she's been around some alphas, bruh. Proceed with caution.
Proceed with caution. Nah, James is an alpha. If none of y'all know that, James is legitimately an alpha. So is Josiah. So I don't.
No, I just
give
have
any-
respect for other genders.
Let's go, Jay.
Oh my God. All right, and then final super chat. He says the problem is men can't take rejection sometimes. If one man decides to flip out over a rejection instead of moving on, you make all men look bad, which I agree with 100%
agree.
of the time. You should definitely be able to say, okay, my bad, all right, and keep it
Yeah.
moving.
He's a
That's
real
bottom
dude.
line.
He's
Manage your
honestly real as
reaction.
shit.
Yeah.
Manage your
If you can
reaction.
take if you can
100%.
take a rejection, like you're a real dude. Cause like I admit, women and men women both get rejected probably equally. Cause
No,
not,
that's cap.
you don't think so?
That's cap.
Okay, well then, men get rejected all the time. I'm not even gonna cap it.
Thank
Like,
you.
okay, so
Don't cap.
men get rejected all the time because like a lot of women expect, especially now, whatever's on TikTok. So, if you're not what is on TikTok, especially, then I feel like you're probably gonna get rejected. So transform into an e-boy or something. I don't know.
All right. Thank you guys for watching this fucking wild ass show. Thank you guys, and we appreciate everyone that's been on the show. And shout out to James for the happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, it's my
birthday.
birthday. Y'all show me some respect.
Respect.
And then what's your Instagram one more time?
James Hooper, I want y'all to go and holler at me with all these negative comments y'all got on here. Play with me over there. We'll have
I
fun
love
with
the
that.
negative comments. The negative comments are
too.
what fuels me.
Yeah,
no,
like
actually-
it's just behind the
you got something to say
screen,
before we-
and I'm
They're
like,
also
I
sweet
feel
though, to be
nothing. I feel,
honest.
I feel nothing.
First of all, I am not Asian. I am literally Mexican. So fuck all y'all. And then second of all, yeah, say it to my face. Say it to my face. My Instagram.
And by the way,
yeah.
I
It's
am
Kennedy
Marshall
M.
Mather's mother.
Wait, let her
Mrs.
say her
Mathers.
Instagram.
Yeah, what's your Instagram?
KENNEDYMMARTINEZ. Kennedy Martinez. Just say it to my face. Say whatever you
All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Period.
All
We
these
are
people
out.
want to take some smoke.
Fucking peace. Peace out.
Thank you, Don.